Lovely viewers, gather around because today's story is sending shockwaves across the internet, melting hearts worldwide, and leaving fans screaming, crying, and replaying every detail. Song Hye Kyo, the queen of elegance, the woman known for her privacy and mysterious charm, just did something nobody saw coming. She shared rare family selfies, and fans absolutely cannot stop talking. It all started with a simple notification. You know that moment when your phone buzzes and you casually check it, expecting nothing major, and then boom! Song Hye Kyo's Instagram story pops up. At first glance, viewers thought it might be a behind-the-scenes photo, maybe a scenic shot, or a cute pet moment like she shared in the past. But instead, what appeared on the screen sent the entire fandom into a frenzy. There she was, glowing, relaxed, and smiling in a way that felt incredibly genuine. And right beside her, a glimpse of the family everyone has been whispering about, speculating about, dreaming about. The selfie wasn't glamorous or staged. It wasn't an official photo shoot. It was raw, real, and intimate. Song Hye Kyo was wearing minimal makeup, a cozy outfit, and that soft expression that only appears when someone feels at peace. And in the frame, slightly blurred and adorably playful, were two tiny faces pressing their cheeks against hers, capturing a moment that felt like pure love. Lovely viewers, the internet exploded in seconds. Fans were zooming in, screenshotting, reposting, and analyzing every inch of the photo. Comment sections turned into full-blown emotional support groups. People were crying, screaming, sending heart emojis like confetti. Some couldn't believe she actually posted something so personal. Others were jumping around their rooms like they'd won the lottery. And if that wasn't enough, a second selfie appeared shortly after. This one featured Song Hye Kyo leaning back on what looked like a sunny balcony, holding the camera up while two tiny hands reached toward her face, one tugging gently at her hair and the other clutching her sleeve. She wasn't posing. She was laughing mid-motion, caught in the kind of candid moment that felt like a warm breeze. And viewers, the joy radiating from that picture was unreal. What sent fans over the edge was the tiny detail in the corner of the second selfie, a familiar arm resting around her shoulder. Fans immediately recognized the bracelet and watch combination that Lee Min-ho has been spotted wearing countless times. Within minutes, hashtags like family goals, Hye Kyo twins, and Min-ho-was started trending globally. People began speculating about the setting. Was this taken at their home? Were they on vacation? Was this a quiet family morning? The lighting suggested soft sunlight, maybe early afternoon. The background hinted at a beach or coastal area, sparkles of blue water just barely visible behind them. Fans started building theories like expert detectives, trying to piece together the puzzle. Then came the third selfie, the one that truly broke the internet. This time, Song Hye Kyo wasn't holding the camera. Someone else was capturing the moment. She was sitting on a picnic blanket, hair slightly messy from the wind, one twin in her lap and the other resting against her side. Her head was tilted up toward the camera, smiling softly. The twins were making silly faces, one sticking out their tongue, the other squinting dramatically. And in the foreground, shadow, a tall silhouette, clearly the person taking the picture. Fans didn't even need confirmation. Everyone already knew who it was. The comments turned wild. That's Lee Min-ho's shadow. I know that stance. Someone call 911 because my heart just exploded. They look so happy I'm crying real tears. And the captions. Oh, the captions made everything even sweeter. Song Hye Kyo didn't write anything long or dramatic. Just 3 simple words under one of the pictures. My whole world. That's it. No tags, no names, no fanfare. But those 3 words spoke louder than any press statement ever could. Fans immediately reacted with a mix of shock, joy, and pure emotional chaos. Some were dancing. Some were in denial. Others were praying for more photos. And some viewers swore they could feel the love through their screen. It was intimate in a way that felt respectful, intentional, and deeply heartfelt. But the conversation didn't stop online. Reporters, bloggers, and entertainment channels started talking. Headlines popped up everywhere. Song Hye Kyo shows her happiest self yet. A new chapter for the beloved actress. Fans believe this is proof of a strong family bond. And here's where things got even more interesting. Observers noticed the twins' matching outfits. Tiny white shirts with little embroidered hearts. Something that felt coordinated, thoughtful, and symbolic. Fans started wondering, was this a special day? A celebration? A family outing? People also pointed out how relaxed she looked. Song Hye Kyo has always carried herself with poise and grace, but in these photos she looked lighter, like someone who was genuinely enjoying the simplicity of motherhood, love, and togetherness. It didn't feel like a celebrity capturing a curated moment. Felt like a mom capturing real life. One fan commented, "I've admired her for years, but I've never seen her smile like this. She looks truly happy." Another said, "It's like she finally let us see a piece of her heart." And as viewers replayed the photos over and over, one question kept bubbling up. Why now? Why did Song Hye Kyo choose this moment to share such rare, personal snapshots? Was she celebrating something? Was she ready to let fans into her private world just a little more? Or was it simply a moment too precious not to capture? Lovely viewers, one thing is clear. These selfies didn't just show faces. They showed love. They showed warmth. They showed a chapter that feels full, peaceful, and deeply meaningful. Shortly after the selfies went viral, fans started noticing something incredibly interesting. A small detail, barely noticeable at first, began circulating across fan pages. In the corner of the third selfie, next to the edge of the picnic blanket, there was a tiny pair of shoes. Not baby shoes, not heels, but adult shoes, big enough to confirm that someone had been sitting close, right beside her. That tiny detail launched a million theories. Fans started zooming in, comparing footwear, matching styles, and before long, the comments were overflowing. "That's definitely Min Ho's sneakers. They're all together. This is a family moment for sure. I'm literally shaking. This is real." Meanwhile, the fourth photo dropped, and this one was even more intimate. It wasn't a selfie. It was a reflection shot in a window or glass door. Song Hye Kyo was holding one of the twins, kissing the top of their head. Behind her, just barely visible in the reflection, was a tall figure with a camera, capturing the moment from behind. And viewers, if there was any doubt before, that reflection erased it. Fans could practically hear the internet gasp in unison. Suddenly, every platform, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, was overflowing with reactions. People were making edits, slow-motion breakdowns, emotional montages. Fan art exploded in minutes, flooding the hashtags. Some fans even admitted they were crying like they'd personally been invited to the family picnic. One comment read, "This feels like she finally let us see her real happiness. I've never felt so emotional over a picture." Another said, "Seeing her like this, it feels like she's blooming, like she's found peace." And as if the photos weren't enough, eagle-eyed fans picked up on something else. A tiny detail on her wrist. Bracelet. Familiar one. The same style that viewers had seen Lee Min-ho wearing months before. It wasn't flashy. It wasn't branded. It was simple, almost sentimental. Fans began speculating that it might be a matching set. Promise. Bond. A symbol of something bigger than just a picture. But the biggest twist came when media outlets tried to get official comments. Reporters reached out to reps, hoping for statements, confirmations, explanations. But instead of denying or dodging, the response was calm, gentle, and surprisingly warm. Her team simply said, "She shared a moment that made her happy. That's all." And lovely viewers, that short statement sent chills across the fandom. Because it didn't shut anything down. It didn't dismiss anything. It didn't distance her from the moment. Instead, it sounded like someone who was no longer hiding joy. Someone who was allowing the world to see a truth she felt secure in. Then, something even more unexpected happened. Celebrities, yes, fellow stars, began liking and commenting quietly. A few of her closest industry friends dropped subtle heart emojis. One well-known actress commented, You look so full of love. And viewers, do you know what fans did with that comment? They ran with it. They flew with it. They practically turned it into a national headline. Meanwhile, the twins became instant internet stars. Fans started lovingly calling them little suns because of the brightness they brought to the pictures. Others nicknamed them mini mints, insisting they resembled their father's smile and energy. People were comparing their tiny expressions side by side, analyzing who looked more like mom and who looked more like dad. It became a whole adorable investigation. But loveliest of all was the emotional reaction from longtime supporters of song Hye Kyo. Many of them had followed her for years, through highs and lows, applause and pressure. Seeing her this genuine, this relaxed, this unguarded, it hit differently. Fans began sharing heartfelt messages like, "She deserves every bit of happiness. I prayed she'd find joy again. And look at her now. This is the most beautiful chapter of her life." Some fans even said the selfies felt like sunlight after a long winter, like she was stepping into a new beginning, one filled with laughter, tiny hands, and a love she didn't need to explain. But here's where everything shifted from emotional to unforgettable. Because hours later, a fan posted a short clip, not intrusive, not paparazzi style, but taken from a respectful distance. In the clip, Song Hye Kyo is sitting outdoors with the twins, just like in the selfies, and someone tall walks into the frame, leaning down to hand her something. The twins reach for him, excited, familiar. She looks up, smiling the kind of smile that only happens when someone she loves is near. And while the camera never shows the person's face, fans knew. They felt it more than they saw it. The clip went viral instantly. Comments exploded. "That's Min Ho. I just know it. They're a family. This is real. This is love. I can't breathe. Someone hold me." Lovely viewers, the world didn't just see photos. They saw connection. They saw tenderness. They saw a woman who, for the first time in a long time, wasn't posing for the world, but living for herself. And deep down, everyone watching felt the same thing. After the clip went viral, social media became a whirlpool of emotions. Every second, new comments poured in. People weren't just talking, they were celebrating, theorizing, comforting each other, laughing, crying, and literally living inside this moment together. It felt like a global family witnessing another family's joy, and no one wanted it to end. But here's where everything took an unexpected turn. Hours after the frenzy reached its peak, Song Hye Kyo posted again. Not a selfie, not a video, just a single photo of the ocean, a calm, sparkling blue horizon with warm sunlight spilling across the waves. And in the corner of that photo was the faint outline of 3 shadows, 2 tiny ones and 1 taller figure. No faces, no poses, just shadows holding hands. And right under it, she wrote 2 words. "Thank you." Lovely viewers, the world stopped. People stared at that post like it was a secret message, a gift wrapped in simplicity. Fans began interpreting those shadows as a quiet confirmation, a subtle acknowledgement of the family everyone had sensed in the selfies. And that "thank you." It felt like she was speaking directly to the millions of fans who had reacted with love instead of intrusion. Almost instantly, the comments shifted. Fans didn't pry. They didn't demand details. Instead, they filled the space with gratitude, warmth, and celebration. "You look truly happy. We're so proud of you. Thank you for sharing your light." Some longtime supporters even said it felt like she trusted them, like she believed her happiness was safe in the hands of her fans. But the story didn't end there. Shortly after that ocean photo, another subtle update appeared, not on her account but on a fan page. Someone had spotted the same trio of shadows walking along a quiet beach earlier that day. Far from crowds, far from cameras, just enjoying the softness of the afternoon. The twins were toddling ahead, their little arms swinging wildly, while the taller figure, undoubtedly Lee Min-ho, kept a careful, loving pace right behind them. And Song Hye Kyo. She was laughing from a distance, holding her phone high, trying to capture the moment. The fan who witnessed it said something that sent chills across the fandom. They didn't look like celebrities. They looked like a family in love. And viewers, doesn't that say everything? For years, the public saw Hye Kyo as the polished star, the elegant actress, the woman who guarded her private life like a precious gem. But in these moments, fans saw something deeper. Someone who wasn't performing but living. Someone who wasn't posing but glowing. Someone who wasn't alone, but surrounded by love so real it practically spilled out of every photo. Meanwhile, entertainment reporters tried once again to stir the pot, asking her agency for clarification. But instead of issuing denials or sidestepping questions, her representative simply said, "She is happy. We ask for everyone's continued kindness." Those words sent fans into full emotional overload. Because they weren't defensive. They weren't cold. They sounded like someone protecting a joy that didn't need defending. Just space. Then came the comment that sealed everything in pure sweetness. Under the ocean photo, one fan wrote, "You look like you found home." And a few minutes later, Hye Kyo liked that comment. That single tap, one tiny silent gesture, made fans scream louder than any official announcement ever could. It was quiet. It was subtle. But it was real. And while everyone was processing that moment, something else surfaced. A behind-the-scenes staff member, someone who had worked with Lee Min-ho on a recent project, posted a cryptic but heartwarming message on her private account. "He's never looked more grounded. Fatherhood suits him." Views went wild. Fans began connecting dots faster than ever. If he was grounded, if she was glowing, if the twins were happy, then everything the world was seeing wasn't coincidence. It was a chapter. A real one. Tender one. A chapter written not on a script, but in everyday moments. Picnics, laughter, shadows on the sand. And perhaps the most breathtaking realization washed over everyone. Hye Kyo didn't share those selfies to prove anything. She shared them because love was overflowing, and sometimes love refuses to stay hidden. Lovely viewers, as the sun set on that unforgettable day, fans around the world felt a strange calm. The kind of calm that comes when a mystery becomes a story. When rumors become reality. When silence becomes softness.